What do you like? What don't you like?
Listen, I think first we got to get through this virus out of China, and it's getting worse. And so, I remember Paul Jones went on TV when it started. He said we shouldn't have any risk for 2 weeks. He was right. There's a lot of volatility around how bad this can get. We still don't know. And so, barring that, I think stocks are going to race higher this year. We have a very explosive mix of 5%, budget deficit of fiscal, low rates, the Fed on hold. Lots of
central bank liquidity.
I mean, it's kind of crazy. 30-year bonds are trading this close to their all-time lows in an environment that doesn't feel distressed. And so that's telling you there's so much liquidity that people are going for it anywhere. These things end usually with an inflation spike. We don't see that coming. Or when valuation gets to extreme levels, and we're not there yet. And so to me, the charts look like stocks could go parabolic. I look at in Japan and Europe, which are playing catch-up. Nikkei takes out 24,000. It's going to be at 30,000 before you know it. The leaders here in the U.S. continuing to suck in capital. And it almost becomes the same thing. You divorce yourself from valuation.
Stocks were up 24% globally last year. Does parabolic mean another year like that?
Or higher. Into the election,
Wow. So in your PA... You're long stocks?
I'm long, and I've done it mostly through calls. Volatility is so cheap. If I'm wrong, it's not going to kill me. And so you can buy calls on the NASDAQ, calls on the S&P, calls on the Nikkei, calls on the DAX. And if that story plays out, great. The risk of that is either growth really slows or we get inflation, right? Neither seem, the former may be more likely. You can hedge that. You can pay, CDS credit spreads at 44, 45 basis points over. I still love gold. I still love Bitcoin because we've got too much liquidity around and we're debasing our currency over time with 5% GDP in a good economy. Put that in perspective. Last time we were at 3.5% unemployment and 3% growth, we had a 1.5% budget surplus. That's a 6.5% difference. This is crazy. And so you got to like gold and you got to like Bitcoin.